Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Automation Testing Insider. So this is the second part of Selenium Framework series, which we are going to develop from scratch. So in the last video we have spoken about an overview of our framework, like what is test automation framework, what are the different components which we are going to have in our framework, and what would be the folder structure of our framework. Now today we'll talk about basically the environment setup of our framework. So let's have a look at the agenda for today. So we are going to talk about the application which we are going to use, which we are going to automate as part of this framework, and I'll also walk through a couple of manual test cases which needs to be automated as part of this framework. So basically for automation testing as well, we need to write manual test cases like step by step. So we should have a proper template as well. So I'll show you the template as well, like how the manual test cases needs to be should be written for the automation testing, which needs to be automated later on, right? So we'll walk through a couple of test cases for sample purpose, and later on we'll create the Maven project in Eclipse IDE, and we'll add a couple of dependencies, the required dependencies to run the project. So we'll add couple of initial dependencies like Selenium Java and TestNG dependency, and at last we'll organize the project like folder structure. At least we'll create the packages and a few files as well. So this is what we are going to discuss, guys, today. So let's have a look the first point, like what is the application and what are the manual test cases which needs to be automated. So this is the application which we are going to use, Orange HRM. So basically this is HRMS system, like a human resource management system, as it the name says HRM, right? Human resource management. So basically this application is used to manage HR related activities like employee management, the leave management, or performance management. So let me just log in. And this is the demo site, so you can easily automate it, and this is very good website, and it will never it is always up and running. So you can always use this site to automate, and you can practice for your automation stuff. So these are the different tabs we have, like admin, PIM, leave, time, recruitment, right, performance, dashboard, and we can log out from here. So, and let me show you. So this is the application which we are going to automate as part of this framework, and these are the test cases. Few test cases I have written just for demo purpose, like 3 test cases. In this framework we are going to automate around 6 to 7 test cases, including like database testing and API test cases as well. So here for this application I have written 3 test cases, and this is how you should write the test cases for the for automation which needs to be automated, like step by step. So we have the first one is the serial number, and here we have system, or you can say module, like login page, and what is the script summary, verify valid login functionality, and verify user lands on home page after successful login. So these are the basic test case, guys, so that you can understand easily. So what are the different steps which we are going to take to verify the valid login functionality, like launch the browser and open the URL, enter username, enter password, click on login button, and then verify. Once we log in into the application, then verify the admin tab. We have seen, right, in the home page we have admin tab, so we can verify here, and corresponding you can see the data column. Here we have the Chrome browser, the browser name, and here we have the type of browser which we are going to use here, and the URL here, the application URL, and user ID and password. You can see the corresponding expected result, and here we have the actual result. And if you see after login, we'll verify the admin page, right? And here we have, I have mentioned this one as well, like put assertion at this step. So we need to validate, right? That is the main point of doing the testing, like how we are going to verify. So in our framework or in automation, we use assertion to verify the results, like validate the result. So here we put the assertion at this particular point. We can also add one more thing, like at which point we are going to take the screenshot, like at the end of the validation. For this validation we can take the screenshot, or at each step also we can take the screenshot, right? And definitely we are going to add for all the failure steps, right? So as part of this framework, we will try to add we'll capture the screenshot at particular point, like assertion point, and also for failure test cases, right? And similarly we have another test case for invalid login, and we have orange HRM to verify the orange HRM logo on home page. So these are the few test cases which I have written. The template I'm going to provide in our ATI digital hub site. So last time I have given the link of this one, Java Eclipse, so I'll provide the link of this one as well for this template, so you can easily download this template, which is free of cost. Okay, now let's talk about what is the next, like how we are going to create the Maven project in Eclipse. So my Eclipse ID is already ready, guys, and in the last video we have spoken about like the prerequisite to start the framework. You should be ready with the like Selenium and Java setup and Maven as well, right? So hope you have already done it. If not, then you can follow the, I'll provide the link of this template as well. Basically this is the document where I have put some screenshots, like how we can set up Java, Eclipse and Maven, right? This is the quick guide of all three applications, all three things. So let's start with the creating the Maven project. So here we have an option, and from here also we can create like new, and we can create the projects from here. And here we have also like a triangle. From here we can create the Maven project. We have Java project, so we are going to use Maven as build tool. So, and we are going to use the Maven project. So simply click on this Maven project, and we'll use the default workspace whatever we have in our local system, and simply click on next. And here what we are going to do, we'll filter some archetype, right? I need to wait, we need to wait for some time. Yeah, now you can see. So you can write like quick start. So here you can see 3 results we found. So select this one, version 1.4 1.5 Maven archetype quick start. So basically when we use this archetype, so it creates the Maven project and the built-in pom.xml file where we'll manage all our dependencies and build configuration. So simply click on next. So here we should give the project name. Orange HRM, and project name, let's say we'll give like orange HRM project. So basically this name will reflect here in Eclipse in the project explorer. So orange HRM, and I think you can remove it from here. JUnit we don't need, and Java we are going to use Java 17. So Java compiler 17 version we are going to use, and simply click on finish. So it will build the project for us, the Maven project. Scanning for the project, and you can see some downloads. It will download the plugins and some resources for us from Maven site, and simply put y, yes, and then you can see build success. Now you can see our project has been created, or in HRM. Now what you can do, if you go inside, we have couple of folders already, src main java and src test java. Inside that already some package will be created. So what we'll do, simply we'll delete this for now. So this is how the package name look like, right? Com dot, what is the name of the project, or in HRM and or in HRM project. So simply I'll delete this for now, and similarly we'll delete inside test slash java folder as well. We don't need right now this one. So we'll create our own structure, like the packages and then classes, right? And other things we don't need to do that. And one more thing, guys, how we can increase the font size here, right? So let's say let me open any project on this. Suppose you want to increase the font size here, so how we can do that? We simply need to press Ctrl plus plus sign, so it will increase the font size in console as well as here in the editor, right? And here if you want to increase in the project repository, project explorer, this side. So basically I think, I don't know the shortcut of this one, so you can go it to the Windows preferences, and here you can type like font, colors and font, and this basic one you can see the, not this one, basically the Java, and this one is for the this is for the editor which we are going to write our script, Java editor text font. So from here you can increase the font as well, and we have shortcut as well, like Control and plus button. And if you want increase from the for the explorer, then you can do I think this one. You have to go to the view and editor folders, editor folder, and here we have tree and table font for views. So right now we have 12, so let me make it 16, and you can see this hierarchy, this size the font will be increased. Now you can see here, right? So let me keep it 12 only. Yeah, this is how you can increase the font in the project explorer as well as in the editor. Let me delete this, close it, and then let me open the pom.xml. So this is how our pom.xml will look like, and here we'll keep all our dependencies to generate the jar files inside our framework, inside our project, right? So here we don't need this dependency management, so you can simply delete this, and basically you don't need this one as well, like JUnit related, so you can simply delete them as well. Just save the pom.xml. So basically what is jar files, right? I mean, if you put the dependency over here, so it will create the jar files and it will be added in the project path, right? So basically jar is nothing but the Java archive file which is in compressed format, so to build to run any project, right? So generally what it contains, basically it contains like dot class file or images or some other configuration file. So this is how it happens, like in the whenever we develop or build any project in Java. So what we'll do, we'll deploy these jar files into, like, whether it's QA environment or production environment. So that's how it basically will build the project. So similarly here also, to run our project we need certain jar files. So since we are going to use Selenium Java, right, so we need Selenium Java jar file as well, and TestNG as well. Like to write the test cases we need TestNG jar files. So first of all we need plugins as well. So here you can see we don't have Maven plugins. So when we keep the jar files here, like Selenium Java and TestNG, so Maven will be added here, Maven library. But here we don't have the TestNG library right now. So how we are going to add the TestNG library first? So simply right click, and here we have build path, configure build path, and here we just select this class path. So here we will see add library. Simply click on that button, and TestNG, click on next, click on finish, apply and close. Now here you can see TestNG has been added, and there are some default like plugins related jar files over here in TestNG. Now what we are going to do, we are going to add dependencies in this pom.xml, right? So Selenium Java we need. So what we'll do, simply we'll type here Selenium Java Maven dependency. So this is the mavenrepository.com, guys. From here you can download like copy all the dependencies. So here we have the latest version of Selenium, like 4.27. so simply click, you can see when it was released, November 25th. So simply click on this, and you can copy this dependency from here and put it inside the dependency tag. Now Control S. As soon as you do the Control S and Control Shift F, so it will arrange it properly. And when it's saved, here you can see the bottom right side, it will build the project, right? And here you can see Maven dependency has been added. So that will add the Selenium Java, all these Selenium Java related jar files over here. You can see here one of the jar files, Selenium Java 4.27, right? Now here you can see TestNG is not being added right now. So what we are going to do, we are going to add TestNG jar file as well. That will not come here in TestNG because these are related to the plugins, okay? And now we need TestNG. So simply in the search box you type TestNG and click on search button. Here you can see TestNG plugin, jar files like dependency. So the latest version is 7.10.2, and you can see usages like 396 users. So simply click on this one and simply copy the dependency from here and put it inside pom.xml. Control S, you can see building, it builds the project, and Control Shift F to rearrange the pom.xml properly. Now you can see inside Maven dependency, you can see the TestNG will be unchanged. Now here you can see Maven dependency, here you can see TestNG 7.10.2 got added. So this is how you can add the jar files and you can configure in your project, right? So for now we are good. Like we have added couple of dependencies like Selenium Java and TestNG. For now we are good. Now let's do the project, organize the project folder structure, right? So I think we have already spoken about it. So let me open this in MS Paint. So this is the hierarchy, guys. So let's first create the packages inside SRC main Java. So what are the different packages we have? Action driver, base, listeners, pages, utilities, and all, right? So what we'll do, SRC main Java will create, right click, and here we can see. So this is how you need to give com.orange hrm, simply copy this one, dot action driver package, right? Click on finish. So here we have it got added. Similarly, we'll add base for base class as well, com.orangehrm.base, and we have another com.orangehrm.listeners. So we'll keep our listener classes in this particular package. Click on finish. And what else we have? We need our all the page classes as well inside this src main java. So com.orangehrm.pages. Click on finish, and let's create another one. What is remaining? Action driver is done. Base, listeners, pages, utilities. Utilities is important. So utilities package as well. So these are the different packages we have created, and inside that you can create the class. So probably whenever like going forward, when we talk about like base class or action driver, when we are going to develop them, so at that time we create the class. So for now, let me create just action driver for now. Action driver, and naming convention is very important. So you should give naming like this for the classes, which starts with the capital letter. Action driver. Click on finish. Right. So similarly, we can add other. So you can see earlier it was blank. Now you can see some brown color, right? So this contains one class called action driver inside this package. Now let's do some other folder structure. So src main resources, right? Src main resources, what will come inside that? So we are done with these are the things which we are done, and utilities also, and resources. Inside resources, what we'll have? Config.properties and log4j.xml. So whatever configuration things will be there, which will come under this config.properties file. So how we are going to add that? So right click, new, and file, config.properties. So make sure the naming convention and the extension should be proper. So config.properties we are going to add here. So here you can see one file got added, and we are going to have log4j.xml as well. Log4j, right, inside that resources. So log4j.xml, new, and then file, log2.xml. We are going to use the version 2, log4j2.xml. So click on finish, and here you can see some error. So I think we need to add for the xml file version, you need to give, simply you need to add this xml tag and coding, and then close this tag. So now the error has been gone. So later on we'll construct we'll add you know, the different tags, and we'll construct this log4j2.xml file. We'll build this one. So for now we have just created the file, and src test java, inside that what we are going to have, we'll have all our classes there, right, like test classes. So simply I'll put com.orangehrm.test, and inside src test resources, what we'll have all our like reports and test data. So we have folder option here, so I'll keep like test data, and screenshots and TestNG XML as well, from where we are going to run our script, right? So file and testng.xml, simply click on finish. So here also we got the error, so simply add this XML tag version and then encoding UTF-8 like this. Simply click on save, Control S, right? And what else remaining in the SRC test resources folder? We need report as well, right? So what we are going to have, one report folder we are going to add extent report. So simply I'll use extent report folder name like this, and inside that will create, it will be created automatically when we run our script, so no need to create that one for now. And we need logs folder as well. So in the main folder we need log folder as well, logs. Yeah, so pretty much we are done with all the folder structure, guys. So let's have a look what is the next. So we have, these are the tasks for you guys. So set up the project as part of like today's session, right? You set up the same thing what we have done so far, and in part 3 we are going to construct base class configuration. Okay, so base class creation and test the configuration. We'll test the configuration as well, whether we are going to do correctly or not. So this is all for today, guys, and let me know if you have any other questions regarding this particular video or any other questions as part of the framework in the comment section of this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.